It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming. It's a good day, sweet like honey. It's a good day coming. Gonna keep on running. Won't stop for nothing. It's a good day, good day, good day. It's a good day
So the first thing that I go about doing is incorporating a little bit of Saturn II from FabFilter. The reason I do this is to control a little bit of the transients that are going on within this raw DI tone. So I don't do any saturation below 420 Hertz. I have the drive all the way down. And then for everything above 420 Hertz, I'm saturating at about 50% with the heavy saturation mode. The reason I really like this saturation mode is because it incorporates a little bit of a stomp box effect like you would get with an overdrive pedal. The next plugin that I incorporate with this chain is the Parallax from Neural DSP. I really love this plugin because it's a one-stop solution for bass tones. With this plugin, I actually incorporate a little bit of a preset from the great Herman Hamadovich. So if you go up to the preset bank, you go down to artists, you go to Herman Hamadovich, it's the preset right here. And the only thing that I did with these parameters is I tweaked them a little bit to my liking so it would sit a little bit better within my mix. Alright, and the next plugin that you see a lot on this channel is the FabFilter Pro Q3. I did a little bit of a low shelf at 40 Hz by negative 2.8 dB. I boosted a little bit at 60 Hz by 4 dB. I boosted 762 Hz by 8 dB. This 762 Hz boost is just going to allow the bass to really play along nicely a little bit better with the guitar tones that are going on within this mix. And then I cut out a couple notes that are a little harsh to the ear. So I cut the 3K range by negative 10 dB with a 20-point Q. I cut a little bit of 37.8K by negative 4 dB with a 10-point Q. And the final thing that I did with this plugin is I included a little bit of a 6200 Hertz low pass. And this is basically a stationary move that I make within all of my bass tones. It's just to make sure that those extreme highs that are being brought out by the Parallax aren't gonna get out of control within the mix. And of course, as always, in the majority of my videos, you see this plugin. It's the ProMD from FabFilter. The only thing that I'm doing with this plugin is I'm doing a 2 dB boost and then compressing that region back down between 48 Hertz and 207 Hertz. This is just gonna make sure that the low end is a lot more consistent within the mix. And then of course, this is with the fastest attack and a semi-fast release. And then I compress everything between 1038 Hertz and 4800 Hertz just to make sure that those harsh frequencies aren't gonna get out of control. And I set the threshold to where it's getting no more than 0.2 to 0.5 dB of reduction. And the final plugin in this chain is an incredible plugin from Submission Audio as well called Flatline. It's a mastering grade clipper, and this is just to tame any peaks that are going on within this bass tone. And the way that I generally set the threshold is to where I'm getting no more than negative 0.1 to 0.2 dB of gain reduction. And then after this, I set the shape to 88% so that it's not completely hard clipping.